Hello everybody, the Lord Root here, and welcome back to another OpenTTD tutorial slash let's play thingy. And today we are entering into 1960, which I think will be fairly nice for us. We do want to do some things in preparation for that, and that includes extending this main line. I've decided that maybe I want to take it all the way over here. So that we have access to all of these stations. However, it will be important that we take advantage of everything. And then another thing that should be coming pretty soon is oil. And the thing with oil is that it can be used to produce goods. So we want to handle that, and I'm going to just scoop the main line down here, I reckon. You know, just to get everything going. I just want to, let's see, where is... Oops. That's maybe not what I want. I just want to get everything on its way out here. Oh, there we go. So yeah. Let's move forward here. We are currently paused, and I'm going to continue to get this main line going. Another thing we might want to work on as well is just checking in on our industries. We've sort of left them on autopilot for the moment, but it would be good to double check because, for instance, we have, if we go all the way up here, and we might be switching up here pretty soon, we are pulling in almost 600 tons of coal, and we need to increase capacity, because if we take a look at our station ratings, it is considered good, but it might cause it to shrink if we're not careful. So I'm going to extend the station here. Just real briefly. We don't have any trains coming in at the moment, so why don't we just work on that so we can increase our throughput. I think that that would be a wonderful idea. And let's just get you directly connected so you can wait in the station. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of that depot. And we'll just scoot on over here, I reckon. It might cause a little bit of slowdown. No, you stop. We'll expand as necessary. That should allow us to put in more things here as well. Another thing we may wish to do is clone everything as well. Let's get some clones of those vehicles. You are currently stopped, so we definitely want to get more of these guys out. That way, they will be able to handle the mines a little bit better. What about our little coal pump area here? I mean, well, first of all, if we take a look at this, do we have additional coal waiting? We will want to come back and double check that. But down here at our little, I guess I'm calling it a coal pump. It's a feeder network. What do we have here? We have more or less 280 tons. I think we can get away with honestly cloning these vehicles. We'll let them out. And that will be able to increase everything. This guy here is pretty low. But I think if we just completely fill up the station, will be better. And then over here, what do we have? 136 tons. We get at least 2 more trains going there. Because the rule is that if you have at least 1 train in the station, it'll improve your throughput. Why don't we also continue funding new buildings? And let's spend a little bit of time. I'll go into time warp mode. And we will spend some time extending this main line, at least until we hit 1960. Okay, we're pretty close to 1969. I think we've done a pretty good job of expanding our rail network. But we got a new train here. We got a new diesel train. And one which I think... Well, we go over here. Those guys still have not upgraded. So why don't we do the following? Because we got the prototype. Why don't we just real quickly go to the Larfingfield Inner City? We got the U-37, which I think would be a decent replacement for that Genzu engine. if I'm completely honest. We want to at least get that going. We'll replace this guy. Let's see. Replace vehicles on the left. Oh, that's just as well because that is obsolete, in fact. I'm thinking we want to just do it to everything. Let's just do that real quick. Oh, it's no longer in the list. That's what it is. Alright, well, if we go to the inner city, I think we'll be fine. We just, every time we get an opportunity to sort it out, we want to sort it out. You might also have noticed that I spent a little bit of time connecting these guys up with an airport. I think that this should probably help just a little bit. What is that distance away? It's about 89. I think this will be a good deal, but the main thing we want to work with now, and I mostly did that so that we had the opportunity to expand really before anything else. I'd like my target for the rails to be over here as well. So why don't we do that, because we can send them over the river maybe. And then we will finally have gotten over here where we can potentially have a new mainline station. And what I want to kind of do here is have another sideline. I had not quite decided on this yet because we might incidentally, we could have a sideline down here, I think, to reach everything down here, and then we can get all the industries. So yeah, we may actually see our main line come online. But I guess we'll just have to see. You get that S-bend going. What is it going to take for us if we want to do like that? We could just get this guy going down here. But it is relatively important that we get this done. So I think that will be fine. And we'll just get this guy going. This should improve our standing with Priffingfield, which right now may not be too terribly happy with us because we're doing a bunch of terraforming, as you may have gathered. Terraforming is kind of wonky. What do we want to do to get this over? Well, we got a few options. Unfortunately, I don't know, do we really need that river? We do have enough money to get rid of it. Which makes me wonder. Bridgehead is not at the same level. Yeah, we need to do some terraforming here. River is going to unfortunately go away. It is expensive to do that. But there is an option, actually, if we want to get rid of that. Assuming we want to keep that canal in. Which I don't necessarily think we're gonna do. Because yeah, we have that river there, but running canals only really makes sense if, for instance, we want to connect like a small stretch up here like this. The ships are just too slow. Otherwise, it would be better for us to deal with this the way that we're doing it now. Maybe we just cut out a little bit more. We're gonna have this long, flat stretch. With the idea sort of being that if we have to, we can expand back out. And what of this? I would definitely like to tap that coal mine. If we can get away with it. Yeah, something like that. Should be okay. I think we maybe use a bridge or something to get across. So far, we're pretty close. What I'm thinking we might do is we might have ourselves a special station here. That'll pump the coal forward up here onto the main line, and then we can bring it over somewhere. Somewhere where, for instance, there will be a power station. This is a little bit of a vanity project, I have to admit. And with that sort of having been said, if I do something about that, this might be a decent place for a junction of some kind, too. I thought about putting the mainline junction up here, but I don't necessarily think that would be a good idea. Anyway, I'm going to continue until 1969, so we will see you there. Okay, I just noticed we have an oil rig. Why don't we go figure out where it's at? It is currently, let me turn town names off. Disable, let's figure out the oil rig. We got one over here. And do we like have any... We do happen to have oil over here. So we could start maybe extracting from it. Pruffing Hill is going to be our new guinea pig for this. It's actually going to be quite easy to do. Because we can do like a little goods runner. So why don't we do that? Why don't we put in... Oh no, maybe length 6. This is going to be quite an investment, but it'll be worth it. And let's put in a depot. Let's grab our oil tanker. Let's see. The cargo ship. How much oil can we have? 220 liters. We'll full load. Maybe? Oh, it's still under construction. Okay, well let's get this sort of sorted out. And maybe give Pruffing Hill some opportunity for growth while we're at it. Must remove road first, oh yeah. I think it would be good for us to be able to go to the docks here. There is also an oil refinery up here, which could potentially take advantage of that. And that would be a good thing to have. Let's get that in our catchment area. So far, so good. We will get another depot out here. Now, we got another oil rig being built. You can transfer. And let's start getting all this stuff going here, because we got ourselves a little bit of a terminus station up here. We want, I reckon, at least we want something kind of like this going on, to where, we'll come out the other end and maybe do some goods transport. Yeah, we can do maybe like that. When we are in better standing with Pruffing Hill, we'd have this come out like so. In fact, let's get that going now. We also have up here another oil rig that we can set up. I'll get my little tree here going. What else do we have here? I think we're gonna put down one of these stations. But actually, there's a certain way I want to do this. I want to do this like this. So we can pick. Okay, so far so good. Let's go ahead and get this cloned out. Or just have these guys continue to load. We can maybe for Prepping Hill City as well. I don't think it would necessarily... Well, it might be okay to have some passengers, to be honest. Just stick that in for now, make that a terminus station. And what we'll do, we'll bring this all the way down here. We're gonna have another... Oh, and to increase station ratings, of course. Let's fund a statue. So far, it's actually looking really good. We also happen to have oil down here. Which is going to be very handy. And just bring it directly over. And then feed goods in. So yeah, the way I see it, this is actually not a bad start to really any of it. Now this is neutral ground if you're playing with other players. It's something to keep in mind. Anybody can claim the oil well. But the way I see it, let's just grab another one here. Grab our oil tanker. Go from here to here. And maybe get some money in. I'm doing it this way, of course, because we want to take full advantage of that. Where is Ched Hatton? We'll just do like that. Even if we don't make like a ton of money off of the docks themselves, we will eventually be able to run the goods. Okay, sorry about that. Had people come home right as I was recording this. So yeah, the idea here is that we're going to take Sheffingfield docks. I think we should be able to get a train station in. Let's see if we can. We can. And we'll use that to begin transferring stuff over. Also, what city is this in? Well, I guess we won't know until it's complete. But yeah, now these things that were otherwise kinda useless are available to us, and it's actually quite nice. We will also load up, I suspect we're going to have a lot of goods coming out of this, so we have a terminus station for Pradwood, or Pradwood rather. And let's see, the ratings are excellent, which hopefully should mean, I don't know if these disappear over time. My guess is probably. But we can at least begin to get everything down here going. And up here as well we'll need. It's Ninnington. Oh, and there's a dock up here. So even though that's Guntway and this is Ninnington, I guess we'll find a statue here. And we'll begin getting our oil made. Now, in addition to all this, it is worth pointing out and I think it would be not a bad idea to maybe consider maybe reorganizing this just a little bit, because we could put down an airport, go into Cootingworth, and go over the bridge just a little bit. Oops. And let's see, what do we have here for the length? We have a height of 8, which would be enough. To maybe stick an airport down. Which I kinda want. I kinda want this city to expand. We have 6 there. We'll have the airport. And as much as I don't really want to, I don't know, how is their... They think we're atrocious for some reason. So we definitely need to work to change that. I'm kind of thinking we're going to want to put an international airport up here. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, no, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know entirely why they are so upset with me at the moment. But one thing we might try to do here, maybe put a station out. 8, 9, 10, 11, we could potentially... I really want to buy up all this land, to tell you the truth. Let's try one of these guys here. And what's the closest airport we can send them to? We could maybe send them... because this is on the complete other side of the map. It's going to be quite some time. We'll send them to Bradley. And this should actually, in addition to that, we can get some money here by going directly from the airport to the oil field. So that'll help service quite a bit. Meanwhile, Manhattan is already up, and we could use more trains. As it turns out. So yeah, we have our thing here. Let's create our oil tanker. Really just want these guys here to full load, and here we can just unload, I think. So yeah, that'll be worth it. And I guess what I want to do now for the remainder of the episode is potentially work on our main hub line, our main hub station. One more ought to do it. Because we're going to need to start thinking about how we're going to transport these things. We are also, it looks like, offset just a little bit in terms of our signaling. So we'll fix that. But so far, I think I'm relatively pleased with this. Basically, the idea is that they're going to come into the station, which I'm going to put a dock down here as well. Which will suck up about 2, and then we're going to have inputs for things like coal, which we will want to put in. The basic idea behind the dock is pretty straightforward. Although with that having been said, we're going to want to make a way out for these guys, so maybe just one more. Because let's see. What we should be able to do is something kind of like this for the exit. It will be kind of slow to come out this way, but yeah, if we could just have maybe 1 or 2 here. And we can bridge across. Maybe raise this up a little. Maybe put a depot here so that they can service as necessary. It won't block the way too much. There is a little bit of a sharp turn there, but we can now take this. We could raise the land just a little. And come out over here. Very good. We're not going to worry about slowdowns too much here, since this is the end of the line. And then is there anything else we can do to improve upon this? Surely there might be. In fact, since we're already in bad standing with them, I'm just going to lower the land. Just to sort of give them a place to go. And I think that should be good. We'll buy this land up here so they're not tempted to build in it. we'll have a little train station. If we go take a look at our funding so far, we're really making a lot from aircraft. Anything else we need to do? Yeah, we need to build the ships for here. And we'll just clone those ships. So far, I think we're doing pretty good. In fact, our ship income, 17 per, is not bad. It actually, we have, this is going to be insane. We're gonna have so many things, because that's Chinning Hatton. Let's get new, or statue of the owner going. Let's do Sloughing Way. Well, that might have been bad. So yeah, let's get our fleet going. Went out to New Sloughing Way. And back to the docks. Just so it's constantly producing stuff. Can we fit in 2 more tracks? Because that would be awesome if we could. Oh. Well then, if you're gonna be like that. Let's see, what else do we have? We're gonna want a new ship here. It's gonna go all the way down to Benningpool and back. So, if the fleets have been let go, we will be in 1961. Let's just double check on some of our things. We'll let the year run out. But our little town area is growing. Quite nicely, actually. We've got most of the oil exploited, although with that having been said, we still have Mon Bridge. Do we have any in our local area that we can use? Not yet. But now you can see why it was that I went ahead and put everything through. We're going to be lots of different plants here that we're going to be able to take care of. We'll probably do that on the next episode. I just want to see exactly what's going on. These guys, you know, these guys are unloading. They're making $6,000, which in the grand scheme of things ain't that much. But it is increasing our ship efficiency. And let's just see, you know, what the coverage is like. It says very good for passengers, excellent for all. I hope that this means that the actual output is very high in the end. Other than that, this will have to eventually be connected to its own rail. You can see that the coal is very much being output, and we have a plane crash. What was it that we lost? Where was that headed? Larfingfield to Furston, which I believe is over here, or Funston. Unfortunately, we don't really have a good thing. This is going to dramatically reduce our station rating. Really ain't much that we can do about that. Where are those too few orders? Oh, yeah. Let's fix that. We didn't want to send it to the depot. We wanted to send it to Shinningham Dock. Although that reminds me, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put a depot down near here. In fact, we'll put the depots down near all of the oil fields. And then I guess we'll finish this station. Which we can maybe expand. We're going to use a roll-on, roll-off technique, even though this is a terminus. It's really a terminus station. So far, I mean, we're doing quite well. The way I see it, we should be pretty good down here. We'll get this guy finally connected up. And likewise with this dude here. And then the hope is going to be pretty soon we will be able to take advantage of this main line that we built, and we will be able to start sending goods out, start making the real money. So we'll just finish that up, and I guess we will see you on the next episode. Until then, this has been Lord Root, and I shall see you next time.